Alrighty.
stream. Now the game.
Excuse me. Oh, yes.
Yup,
I'm sorry. Oh.
Uh,
I might be having a little bit of hummus and pita chips here too. So if you hear crunching, that's me.
hummus is
Hummus, yeah. Hiya.
Okie dokie. I'm supposed to share the screen with you.
Yeah, take your time. I know this is very methodical.
Yeah, and I don't do this every day. It's not like
I know. I can imagine you're probably like dealing with like 5 applications at once now. So yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
And obviously, all the links are the websites where I want to advertise.
Exactly. And tell you what, I will stream. I will copy the. You go ahead and copy this. I will take the link and put it in my server.
I was planning to advertise it in your server.
Yeah, I know. I just didn't want. If you were too busy, I just wanted to. Yeah.
Yeah, no. I'm okay. Just going through all the Discord servers where I wanted to advertise it.
Goodness.
Here. Okay, so that's everything on Discord. And yeah, I guess I'm fine now. So, hello everyone. This is Farel and with me is Royce.
Hello, juicy dogs.
We're returning to SaGa Scarlet Grace, and I'll obviously have some stuff to say about the state, what's been happening in the recent time, but I think I'm gonna wait with that until we get to the battles, the boring part of the game.
Well, boring, but it's also a good time for conversation or referencing stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, when there's a cutscene, we can talk and do stuff, but otherwise.
Also, I do have a something I do want to say in mind once we beat a big boss. So when that happens, then I'll say it. But yeah.
Golly.
Oh, we're going to your hometown.
Farel.
Did I make that joke already? I forgot. Okay. I was like,
my name is Urpina Gelenius. I have come to this land in order to train in the Gelenius House art of Dual-Wielding. Mr. Odd, you might know of this?
Odd? My, we have a fine young lady here this time. The one who came before was a cute young lad. Or maybe he was a lady too. It's hard to tell in this series.
Then you remember my elder brother. Elder?
Oh no, not him. The elder is a young lad? How old is Urpina? She like round age? Oh, he was just so adorable. I wanted to squeeze him into a stuff and he fell out. What?
Oh, is that a testimony?
Urpina, is your brother a scarecrow? What the fuck? I don't know anything about dual wielding or the like. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Yes, Michael.
Awkward.
She's not. So you're saying she's not a duel master?
I see. Thank you, regardless. Nary is single clue. Nary.
Nary. You shut your word. You shut your mouth. Are you giving up already, milady?
Yes. The end. Nay, Mongo. To admit defeat after so little time would mean great uncertainty as to whether I can master the art of my house.
I thought you were going to master the art of dual wielding. What the hell is mastering the art of the house for? I mean, excellently spoken. Milady.
Yeah, so it's a...
Hey. Urpina, would you stop selling her out so crazily?
Seriously. And now we move on to Betanzas. My name is
Oh my
blah 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 blah. I mean, it's the same line.
God. God, this guy has had issues. You're gonna train in dual wielding? Well, ain't that a surprise? A little boy from House Gelanius that came by a long while back said the exact same thing. I was so wanted to hug the stuffing out of him too. Quite the
Oh God, I hate when this game just reuses dialogue like this.
Yeah. Well, I'll take advantage of it. Of course, I remember him. I overheard you talking to that lady on the other shore. I'll tell you exactly what I told for him. Find me a goddamn nose. I never heard of dual wielding.
I see. Thank you regardless.
Go to hell.
Nary a single.
Are you repeating yourself again, milady?
Yeah, it's really annoying, but okay. And then,
hey, I'm gonna take advantage of it. If they're gonna use dialogue, I'm gonna rip that.
Okay. Yeah, just saying, I feel like this game is really awkward with how it does things. Like the world is split into regions, but there's kind of like gimmicks. For example, there's a lot of regions where you see water and that's that. You cannot cross. But here, immediately upon entry, yeah, you get a boat. You can swim all around. But there's also regions where you can get a boat, but you need to unlock it. So it's kind of like weird. Why do I have one by default here and I cannot get it elsewhere? Also, I kind of mentioned this in the other region where, oh, in this one you can change between nighttime and daytime. Oh, is that universal? No, just this region. And here, there's this mirror that signifies some element or planetary thing, and I was so confused by this, but apparently this means days of the week. So each time you do one fight, you skip one day ahead. So,
okay, so this is apparently the it's like the Mana spirits from Legend of Mana. It's like Gnome Day and Dryad Day and things like that. So okay, I see.
Yeah, and with the thing that you mentioned, that was always kind of interesting. I mean, I thought, oh boy, these silly Japanese RPG games where it's just Fire Day, Water Day, and then I started to learn the basics of Japanese, and that's basically what the names of the weekdays amount to in Japanese. So,
I did not know that. Oh, I honestly did not know that.
Yeah, I recall Tuesday was Fire's Day or something.
I feel bad. I've been studying. I was studying Japanese on Duolingo. We never even got to the days of the week yet. Ooh. So it's like, okay.
I see.
Probably for that reason. Oh, hello, Daddy.
Karuna, man. Oh no.
Oh, look at that Vesta straining to hold together.
Yeah, I recall there being a recruitable character with just this model, but there was an animation where he fell on his back and you saw him, but the belly animation couldn't handle it. The model was breaking apart, but it was...
You know how they have the jiggle physics in the Dead or Alive volleyball game and everything? They should apply that to his belly, so it's like,
Oh, yeah. Now there's making money out of your jiggle physics.
Exactly. Serial, I know it's a niche market. Then thanks, man. What do you say there now? I'm just a pumpkin from the country. Or bumpkin. Every time I say bumpkin, I want to say pumpkin. I'm just a pumpkin from the country. I really understand all the big fancy words you use it.
I shall attempt to speak more plainly then. I want to fight with a weapon in each hand. Do you know who could teach me this skill?
Nope, still didn't get that. Gosh almighty, wouldn't that be handy? Dual-Wielding. I feel like I went and heard that somewhere before at a LARPing thing or something.
Really?
No. Sorry, man, I was thinking about mule fielding. You know the thing what country folk do to go about planting their crops?
Gosh.
What's the line from Mighty Boosh? You should say that line from Mighty Boosh. I gotta go because you're a freak.
I see. Thank you regardless.
Ooh, a shawl for me.
Nary blah 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 blah.
Will you stop doing that, Urpina? Goddamn. I was watching a very nice little video documentary about the creation of Final Fantasy V and the story behind its development. And they were talking about the SaGa games and when they were developing those and everything. So I was kind of having nice memories of the Final Fantasy Legend games. Trying to do those.
Oh yeah, 5. Yeah, that's a special game in my heart too.
That Legend 2 is my favorite one, but yeah, it's like
really nice.
I'm talking. I don't do Dual-Wielding, you? Surely you just.
Bitch. Oh.
You're a girl. Girls can't do anything.
I assure you that my purpose is most serious. You seem to know something of this, madam. Pray tell me at once, if so.
Oh, Posh, I don't know anything. Still, though, Dual-Wielding. It's such a funny thing to come to the mouth of a little slip of a thing like you. Now, excuse me while I go back to the kitchen and and buy makeup and look for things on sale.
You need not hide what you know, madame. Pray tell me this instant.
Don't ask me. I'm just a girl.
You're great.
Oh, goodness. I am leading you on, aren't I? But my most humble apologies. I promise you, I know nothing about it. Let's go buy makeup so the boys will like us.
Gosh,
I still love that.
I have not
episode.
gotten to that Simpsons episode yet, but I'm looking forward.
Oh, really? Oh, no? Really? Oh, man. That's one of my favorites.
It's great.
I would think about shopping in school.
Oh, yeah, this was the trick here.
Oh, but people of Rhea don't lead the region. The Fae are jealous of us, after all. What, Tina?
What?
Tina Fae?
Jealous? Okay, the Fae are like fairies, but they're...
Yeah, that's right. And there's a fairy thing up in the northwest, the fairy stone. I saw that, but...
So, the fairies are jealous of the fact that you're not leaving the region? Wouldn't it make sense if the fairies...
Well, I think it's assuming that the Fae are jealous and therefore, like, hostile, and so Rhea don't leave the region because they're afraid of meeting them? I don't know.
Okay, maybe your explanation kind of makes more sense. Maybe it's...
I mean, I see what you're saying. The cause and effect of that written text does not make sense, but yeah. It's like...
Shall we save the world together? Like, oh God, why does she say that? God, that's simple.
Again, I don't want to go back into the sexist dialogue, but it really sounds like this woman is not good for anything other than maybe healing or support.
I'm just gonna use her to send her on some mercenary missions, so she's just...
She's made shield. She's made shield. It's fine.
In some sort of way.
This must be a trick of the Fae.
Yeah, that...
My spidey sense is tingling. Anyone call for a web slinger?
That really makes no sense, but okay. Rose. My name is Urpina Julius. Blah 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 blah.
Hi, I'm Titus. Want to go blitzballing? We fight with a sword in one hand and a spear in the other or some such? Believe it.
Oh, now you're doing Naruto. Wow.
I mean, this guy just looks like the typical, like, except for the face, he looks like the typical, like, feisty anime boy, but, you know.
Yeah, and yet he's just a random guy, not a playable character. Although his model
he needs, I don't know if you know what this is, but he needs a camisole.
Sounds
do you know what a camisole is?
But...
Camisole is a piece of cloth women usually wear on dresses that are low cut, like his shirt, so they don't show the cleavage of the breasts.
Oh my, yeah, honestly, yeah, his chest looks really weird.
So he has a low cut shirt, so yeah, he kind of needs a camisole.
Nay, Jelenia-style dual-wielding is an art wherein the wielder holds the same manner of sword in each hand. And that's it kind of baffles me that here they imply that, yeah, you could wield various weapons together, but no. This is the only means that the game allows you. It's really difficult to unlock, and if you do, then you can wield 2 swords together. You cannot wield two.
Is it worth it?
Hmm?
Is it worth it?
I mean, yes, which I find kind of baffling because a lot of strategies rely on defense, and so you would probably want to have a shield, but no, dual-wielding swords is much more powerful, and their special dual-wield techniques are very useful, so despite the benefits of having a shield, yes, if you have someone with swords, you would want to learn the dual-wielding, and it's pretty difficult, and Urpina is kind of special because she can obtain it from the storyline right off the bat.
Eventually. Yeah.
Really? Huh? Dual-wielding usually means doing 2 different things. Like, I know, being both a politician and an artist. Like Reagan. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, actor, but actor's a form of words, but it's like...
God, what a cultured reference, Royce. Bravo.
I mean, I'm an 80s boy, I'm sorry. That's pretty much what I remember.
My apologies, but I am unfamiliar with that particular usage of the expression. Yeah, like, what? Maybe it's again some mistranslation from Japanese or something.
Probably, yeah.
Heck, that's all right. I'm sorry, I don't know more about your particular take on it. Believe it.
Yeah. Looks more like tedious anyway. Urpina, will you please stop repeating everything? Shut up!
Okay, 2 more cities.
It's always going to be the last city you look.
Yeah, maybe. That's because I forget the details. It's been years since I took this.
Let me ask you something. Why do people from House Delanius come all the way out to the boonies ask about dual-wielding?
She said boonies. Because this is the land where one can acquire the dual-wielding technique. Honestly, I would have thought that rather obvious. No, it's not.
Is that so? And yet I've never seen or heard of anyone out here that can dual-wield.
You're wonderful.
I get anyone who usually has their mouth open in like a scene like this, I have to do that. I don't know if you know. Do you know who Eric Vale is?
Sounds familiar, but doesn't ring bells immediately.
He's a current voice actor for a lot of anime. Very funny, nice guy. Playing the protagonist in Shangri-La Frontier, and also playing Phoenix Wright in Ace Attorney anime.
Oh.
And there is also, I think he plays, oh god, Sanji in One Piece, I think.
Huh.
He's a very funny guy, and apparently when he's in the sound booth, he likes to do a lot of silly things or have a fart machine soundboard on his phone to like play farts during the recording and stuff. And the video is all over YouTube about like his different what's it? His all the bloopers and things they've done in the sound booth. And for Ace Attorney, there was a moment where
wait, maybe you were showing me a bunch of that one. And
yes, I think I did. There was a scene where it froze on Phoenix Wright with his mouth open, and Eric Vale just went ah to match the open mouth. So I just love that when that's being done.
We just got a comment from someone. Yeah, howdy,
yes.
Shy Knight. Glad you joined the stream. Yeah, just doing some quests here and being silly.
I hope you're enjoying us like blather on and on, because game is good, but it does get a little tiresome at some points. It's like
yeah.
Okay, but yeah. Okay.
It's not a crowd pleaser, so to speak. So that's why I appreciate having someone else on here to kind of make things.
I'm playing. Thank you so much. Weird, right? It's almost strange enough to recount a 7 wonders something.
I see. Thank you, regardless.
Shut up, Urpina! No one cares!
Okay, last blah blah blah. I'm
Oh,
Urpina. The Dual-Wielding.
It's-
Do you have it?
It's friggin' David Bowie. It's seriously, look up David Bowie Aladdin cover album. Minus the Thunderbolt effect on his makeup, that's what he actually looks like on the cover album.
Ah, yeah, I think you're right.
And what do you hope to gain by coming all the way out to these boundary lands to join in this dual-wielding?
Wow.
Okay. Let's say I want to protect House Geladius.
An obvious answer. It is your house, after all.
Oh.
Urpina, go back to your room. Play with your toys and your costume. Forget about the dual-wielding.
Cookie, if you get that reference.
What? Wait, is that a Labyrinth reference?
Yeah, it's from Labyrinth.
Wow. Wow, I feel so smart for
You are smart. You know a lot of things. I'm sorry. I just freaking love that movie. I was like, and he looks like David Bowie, so I had to do it.
And we get nothing?
Oh, not even a conversation. With Mondo.
Oh god, oh man.
So, is there no other villages here? What was the point?
I kinda checked the guide, and apparently we're supposed to go back to all the towns again.
I say, have you met any Fae yet? Like you? You're pretty Fae.
What?
I'm gay, FYI, stream and chat, just in case people are wondering I'm not being homophobic or anything.
Surprise Pikachu face.
So, every time I see that picture, my immediate reaction is just to make a sound effect for it going, so. I see. There are many kinds of sprites, but there's no concept of right or wrong. You just have to accept what happens.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh,
I mean, don't play.
Right. I recently beat Romancing SaGa 2 Remake on Romancing difficulty. There's a Romancing difficulty?
I bet you loved doing that.
Oh. Yeah, I wonder when and if I'll get to that game.
Have you heard the spooky story of the Fae Bride? Long ago, there was a village that displeased a sprite and so suffered famine and disease. In order to save themselves, they offered one of the village girls to be the sprite's bride.
Such a terrible thing would have never been permitted during the Imperial era.
Even in the Imperial era, these things happened in secret. It's a normal course of things here in Ria, for we are a poor province.
An infernal calling itself that sprite was here, and it might just be here yet.
I just like how, again, coupled with that sound I was making, she just floats away into nothing.
Yeah, that really worked out.
Ooh, a rouser. I totally missed the name of that.
Plenty of humans out there want the Fae to make their wishes come true, but most of the time, those wishes end up turning sideways on them. Tricking the Fae is what we call it. Who's we? Everyone in my carpool.
Like what, for example?
It's like some will say their prayers and give offerings, but all they get in return is a heaping pile of smelly poop. Oops, sorry. This ain't a tale for proper ears like yours. Those green things on the sides of your head, I assume those are your ears.
Oh, great. I love
They're her
putting
antennas.
my giraffe ears between those green things.
I forgot. Yeah, I can't see it right now because I'm on the Discord stream, but I know you put them in nicely.
Are you sure that this is the work of the Fae and not a gang of children out for pranks and larks? Larks?
Yeah, like birds.
You might be right at that.
Yeah. I love the enthusiasm in his face while saying that.
I was gonna say he's got the body and hair of Titus, but the face of Squall. It's like God.
Yeah, I mean, this Unlimited Saga, an earlier Saga game, did have the problem where every character, aside from 2 special ones, did have only one emotion and it was permanently used throughout the game. Here it's better, people have different emotions, but certain NPCs with no importance, yeah, they just get fun and that's that.
Yeah.
Line!
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. If you want to master the martial arts, then why do you look for Sprite? I say Sprite, but he's mortal. Everyone calls him that because he's practically superhuman. I call him 7-Up.
You went ahead of me. Okay, fine.
Yeah. Sorry, Jinx. Okay.
No, it's fine. I personally yeah, although it is kind of curiosity that I heard stories about how 7-Up is failing, it's losing against Coca-Cola and Sprite and Pepsi. I was so confused that thankfully in the comment section was explained that in Europe 7-Up is sold by Pepsi, so they have
interesting.
So they do have an alliance there, so that's why it always kind of sounded because yeah, I'm from Europe, so I seriously thought that 7-Up is just part of Pepsi all my life.
Yeah, I'm interesting. At least I wonder if they still make pancakes with it. People used to like put 7-Up in cakes and stuff like that to help with
7-Up with pancakes?
Yeah, it was a thing. There was like recipes, I believe in the 50s in America, because I have books that kind of make fun of it and I'll call back attention to it. And people used to put like 7-Up in cake batter or even use it to baste like turkey and stuff like that. I have no idea why. It's I guess it was just like the sweetness factor they wanted. Or the bubbly factor. It's so weird.
I definitely recall that Americans have had in the 50s a really wild approach to cooking and things like that. Although with the pancakes, I mean, I was taught that when doing the batter, it's nice to put in water with bubbles. So all that. So instead using Sprite is kind of like an interesting idea, or whatever. So
it might work, but it's very sugary too. So yeah.
Will this Sprite person teach me dual-wielding techniques?
Oh, I'm sure I have no idea about that. I'm just a girl. But he is quite the master. Bader.
My thanks. I shall search for this Sprite. Yeah, and it's really awkward because this girl just joined my team, and yet it's still treated like she's some character. So
well, I guess they just imagine that you're just going back to her hometown with her, and now you're in her hometown area. Goes, oh, hey, Daddy. It's very nice to be the bad sour trying to capture Faye lately. We've been trying to chase them away, but they just keep coming.
What do they hope to do with the captured Faye?
Sell them, I reckon, at a high price, too. They think themselves so high and mighty, even go by the name Faye Hunters. You believe that? It's darn unforgivable.
Good. It's great that you're reading some of these lines.
Thank you. I hope it's good enough.
It's amazing. I believe the Fae faith is heretical, but capturing and using the Fae is even more unacceptable. If I find them, I shall put an end to this for good. Yeah, I that's kind of an optional thing, so we won't do that.
Okay. Guys, ma'am, thanks a heap. I always wonder, I mean, again, I've said about you that you know English very, very well. and you're very good at speaking, understanding, and everything. But I sometimes wonder what you think, like seeing it in these weird accents or different spellings and everything. It's like
Yeah, some accents are rather intimidating, and it's especially kind of interesting considering how with certain languages I did kind of adapt to the accent, even as a foreigner. Okay, it's definitely not perfect, but I do get praise from people. But having to talk in a specific accent, just English comes in so many varieties.
exactly.
It's kind of scary.
The land of Rhea is shaped in a very inconvenient way, so it's long been treated as a frontier. Still, that's the reason we get the sprites here and there, so it's not all bad.
Yeah, so they keep so they're kind of trying to use Fae and Sprite interchangeably here.
Well, yeah, fairy, sprite, that's pretty much the same thing. I mean, if we wanted to, like, use the actual Japanese word, they'd probably say Esper instead. But, yeah, fairy, sprite, all the same thing, pretty much.
Yeah, but it's important to know that in one case here, that earlier with martial arts, they've been writing Sprite with a capital S at the start, and that refers to an actual character.
That's a one character, yeah, the actual, like, person we're trying to find. Yeah, it's like, yeah, so they're trying to single a special one out.
It's heretical to believe in the Fae. Also, infernal agents may have found their way here.
We have no intention of defying the Celestials, but it's still true that sprites appear here.
As fanciful as it seems, perhaps these sprites have something to do with dual-wielding. Oh, God damn it. It really feels like this whole quest, this part of, okay, how do we waste a little bit of extra time here?
Yeah, let's call it padding. I think they call it padding. It's like, yeah.
Just like in that woman's bra.
Yeah. I say, do you believe in the Fae?
It is heresy to believe in fairies and sprites that help people. Only the Celestials do so, and the only one who receives their power is the Emperor. Such did I learn as a young child. Oh, hey, Gamer X, nice that you've joined.
Hello.
Silly little stream we're having.
Perhaps that's how it is for you big city types, but out here on the frontier, things are very different. That's why we will always and forever be considered a frontier. And once the Empire disappeared, people stopped getting censored for speaking of the Fae. The times, they certainly are a-changing.
Oh boy, oh, there's been the anti-fairy censorship. Oh God.
Yeah. Well, she's not part of the fairy fandom. It's like,
Oh man, that reckless SpongeBob SquarePants, that's fandom just wants all of the views, all the popularity. No love for the fairly odd parents. Is it really so bad to believe in the Fae? The people here do not seem terrible sorts. What? People here do not.
Yeah, they do not seem like terrible sort of people, like a terrible kind of people.
Oh, yes. Okay, in that way. And I guess let's say hello to our seal friend.
Yep, I remember him, Dennis.
There's a seal on the coast.
Yes, Urpina, I have eyes. That's a rather odd place to find one.
Okay, let's chase it away. I don't get it. I've been warned by the guides to get rid of it, but
like, is it like morph into like a boss, like when the world goes to the end halfway through or something? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, I guess we might progress over here to the abandoned village. That's where we heard about Sprite. This is but a ruined village. And yet, it feels as if someone is here.
Did they really name? Oh my god. Okay. All right. Ha! Yeah!
What incredible handling of the blade!
Hey,
I don't know,
what the hell you
it's
think?
pretty stiff to me.
Yeah.
This might be the person to teach me the dual-wielding technique. He's just using one blade, so...
Yes, he is. Maybe the other one's invisible.
You there! How dare you gawk at my training? Yeah!
Oh my god, he's got the friggin' Tekken Mishima eyebrows. the Hayachi eyebrows.
Hayachi eyebrows, yes. He has balls on his mustache and like 2 golden nipples on his face.
Okay, next time you do your next thumbnail, feel free to make that look like Royce or something. Because it kind of like matches.
Wow, you want what?
Next time you do a thumbnail, feel free to make this character look like Royce, because he does kind of have my tusks and everything.
Okay, I'll write that.
I mean, I think Mondo's better in the end because he's going to be a regular character, but this looks more like Royce. At least he gained a few pounds.
It's a fun idea, so I might make that as a request. Pray forgive my rudeness. I was so enraptured by how wonderfully you handled that sword, that I did not promptly greet you. I am Urpina Gelenius, and I am here to learn the art of dual wielding.
The waiting is for naught. Be gone.
Well, okay, so much for this.
Perhaps you know my elder brother, Antonius. Did he not learn those self-same arts from you?
Exactly. Be gone.
My apologies for interrupting your training. I will take my leave of you.
Well, that was pointless.
Yeah, that accomplished a lot. There is no doubt that that man was Antonius's master. I don't know about that. Like,
Yeah,
if
how
he
could you
was-
tell? He wasn't even friggin' dual wielding. It was
Yeah, if he had the two swords, if he was dual wielding, then okay. But if he's not, then
Did Lord Antonius tell you what of this?
he said that he was forbidden to speak of his dual wielding training. Perhaps that man ordered his silence as a condition.
The possibility certainly is there. However, I think it may prove quite tricky to have him take you on as a student.
This is the path Antonius walked, and I will simply have to find a way to tread it myself. Could that man be the one called Sprite? What? Isn't this something you should ask yourself at the very start of this? Not.
Yes. Are you Sprite? Is that your name, sir? Or it's like.
Okay, let's make it.
Then we've kind of cleared up that Urpina is not the brightest knife in the box. It's like sharpest knife in the box.
Yeah, it's really bizarre how this goes. And we have not fought a single battle here, but yeah, okay, so there's like this festival stage, but it's not kind of important. Let's just progress. And here,
Ooh, cocoon.
a cocoon-like object as large as a hut that lies at the foot of some mountain. What kind of cocoon is it? Why does it even exist? Everything about it is shrouded in mystery.
The way that was written, it reminds me of my favorite ending to a Space Ghost episode. It's like, will Adam West fight back, or will he? Will that musical sting play every time Zorak says something? What will happen next? Why is the sky blue? What is the mystery of the Yeti? Do you know the Muffin Man? All these questions and more will not be answered when we return to Space Ghost.
That's great stuff.
I still love that one. Oh.
What is that enormous cocoon? Do butterflies this big exist?
This is a Fey cocoon. Inside the Fey mature and transform into their true selves. Beep boop.
God damn, Royce, how you managed to pick the perfect voice in just seconds.
I mean, first of all, she's reminded me of Luca from, and second of all, the rectilinear like hair and everything cannot be natural. She has to be a robot.
Their true selves.
All the Fey CBC are larvae, but their true form are all invisible to the eyes of men. True Fey never appear in our human world.
Okay.
I should say there was a game called Lighthouse in the 90s, which had a girl who was in this kind of machine that kept her alive, and talking to her was kind of a chore because she talked very slow, and every other second this mechanical noise would play, and she would like stutter because she was like trying to talk normally. And while I know this is a real thing for some people who have issues like this, in this game, especially because she repeats a lot of what she says or will not let you leave the room until she finishes talking, it gets kind of annoying. So it's... so I'm kind of like echoing that while looking at this woman.
Yeah, I think I heard something about the game, but I did not know about that. So yeah, interesting.
Look, what one comes now.
Okay. That was really fast, and the fairy only popped into existence when the bubble was already a bit low.
And again, who the hell was that woman? We didn't even get an introduction.
Yeah, just yeah, the exposition fairy in a way.
She's a robot. That's all she is.
So you're supposed to go into the cocoon. Wait,
What?
What? How did you get that? And my brother did the same, I see. Wait, your brother? What? What does this have to do with anything? What?
I'm kind of lost. Maybe I missed something in my voice making fun of moments.
Yeah,
Who the hell are you speaking to, lady? Who the hell are you speaking to, milady? Come on, say fairies.
A fairy?
Yeah.
You cannot see it, Mondo?
Okay,
we seeing
Urpina?
it? What?
I'm quoting Ad Hominem Sedaris now. Urpina, you are without child and you are without wits. I have a rolled up newspaper in my hand. I am going to slap you. You better prepare your face. This comes from a place of love. I see nothing. This is clearly infernal trickery. You must not enter the cocoon, milady. Such a thing would certainly not grant you any martial arts skills.
Oh, yeah,
It's
maybe.
just-
That sounds reasonable.
I just doesn't.
Oh, we'll be fine, Mondo. Whether or not I'll survive depends entirely on me, but I swear to learn dual-wielding and return alive.
I was going into the cocoon, let you do dual-wielding! What the hell? Do not do this thing, milady! Urpina! She has ventured forth. Alas, no lack. All I can do now is have another Urpina. Hey, lady, you want to bang? No, beep boop. Oh.
It's kind of weird that she dashes to the left when the cocoon we're seeing is like in the middle of the screen. I get why, but it's still
Well,
weird.
yes. And again, I'm still thinking he's like, falling asleep here.
They're really doing this.
Is it over yet? Oh, lady, you're on the other side now. This isn't right.
Mondo, what are you doing here?
Okay, is she a clone? Is this going to be like a clone Urpina we don't recognize as a clone until halfway through the game? What are you talking about? I, Mondo, would never consider leaving before you return. There was that robot chick here. I was begging her.
I doubt that you even would wait this long. Fie, but I never imagined it could be so hard.
Well, dirty, Urpina. I waited for 7 days and 7 nights, milady.
Is that all? I lost count after a year went by, though I feel it has been closer to 3.
Wait.
What?
Okay, she feels that like 3 years went by, and she's not freaked out.
Yeah, it's so freaky and strange.
Oh god, I would be like in fetal position, crying my eyes out if I found out that time went by. I would be.
Yeah, and she's
I've
supposed
really
to
been
save her
waiting,
brother. In the meantime, wouldn't she kind of be concerned if she thought it was a year?
Yes, and also, I'm sure my kingdom is okay without me. 3 years, I mean, what could go wrong despite all that weird crap happening?
You would just be a mature-looking woman by now.
I haven't changed at all, have I? Huh, that's actually a little disappointing. In that case, I suppose my mastery of the dual-wielding arts was also but a dream.
If you did not master dual wielding, I'm perfectly happy to see you return safely.
Do not say such things. The work was so painful, I truly thought I might not survive it. The only thing which kept me going was the thought that Antonius had suffered in the same way.
What work? All you did was lie in a cocoon! You didn't do shit! Let's just engage in battle, see between one of the dual-wielding arts, because I would have, again, I'm going to slap you. You better prepare your face.
Acquire the dual novice duelist role. So,
yeah, there you go.
So it's implied that they fought a battle, but we don't fight it. We don't get a cutscene implying that it happened.
There seems to be
oh yeah,
so
it's
much
implied
thing
that
that's
she
happening
knows
off
it
screen.
now.
Yeah, there's so much of this game is happening off screen, and it's like,
So
All
yeah,
right.
this is the Scarlet Grace way to show a training arc. If anybody ever complained about how Dragon Ball is just training arcs, well, take this as a comparison of how bullshit, stupid one can do that. So, Urpina, yeah, I got it in the earlier playthrough. I did not do it, but I decided to hold off on using this role just for the sake of just making this whole event make sense. And yeah, it's kind of funny that yeah, Urpina's default role is Maiden Blade, which increases her attack damage and medium, and here she gets the same, just it enables dual wielding. And yeah, only members of her family have an easy time with roles that have dual wielding, although with any character you could unlock it, but it's pretty difficult. And oh yeah, enable like champion duelist. I got it with Mondo. You need 5 different techniques on the right: sword, short sword, great sword, spear, club. It takes forever, and it's just enables dual wielding and initial position, yeah, up. So yeah, it's not as great as Urpina's, but like, it. So that was kind of stupid.
yeah.
Okay, we're gonna leave in a moment. Just
Do whatever you want. You acquired the skill of dual wielding.
yeah, and not thanks to you, asshole.
Yeah, until we didn't do anything.
You can tell.
Your look has not changed. What hides inside you is completely different. But how have you managed to do that in such a short amount of time?
I cannot say.
Oh, Well, fine, be that way. Antonia said the same.
What?
I pass on the words I gave to Antonius to you, Urpina. The young should always strive, even if it means facing
adversity. I wonder if we should invite this man to travel with us. Yes, please come with us.
I suppose I must make amends, for I must judge you.
Really? So he was just an asshole? So it's not just he treats everyone this way, he's just...
Press his left equal button to turn that mode off.
I would sacrifice everything for a worthy cause, including my
Okay, I'm sorry, jeez.
So yeah, he's called Griffin, and his sprite is just his nickname, so
yeah.
maybe it makes sense in Japanese. So...
I mean, again, he's probably considered an Esper in there, but I don't know.
New people, Chi, Griffin, and yeah, I won't use him, but just as a curiosity, Sprite is not a too bad character, but he only has 3 LP, which makes him... Yeah, okay, Chi does too, so she just universally sucks. But Griffin is kind of nice because he's skilled in all weapons, like, depends when he joins, but as you can see, he has a level 9 in every weapon. It's kind of neat, and he has a unique role. Instructor raises ally skill levels to match your own. Disables shield blocking. So the shield blocking is kind of nonsense, but it's basically if you have a different party member who will be wielding the same weapon as Griffin has, then that character has a lower weapon level, they'll have the same level as Griffin. So basically he's teaching others to become as good as him, which can be useful if, for example, you're in the middle of the game and all of a sudden, you know what, my skill level with the bow is 0. I should kind of catch up on that, and you miss all the shots, those that hit deal 0 damage, so putting him on the front line with the same weapon is kind of a way to work around that and actually be of some use, but and it's kind of a stupid, in a way, method, because just one person with one weapon, but with this way you need you get 2 characters wielding the same weapon, so it's weird, that's what I'm saying. So we completed a training arc without having a single fight. Okay.
We didn't get to see.
So, okay, let's return to the main content and just continue with the story. And hopefully with less shenanigans. Too much time has passed, Mondo. I hope Antonius is yet well. I'm dying!
You were sleeping in a cocoon for 7 days! And now knowing now you're worried? There were good reason to fly his spirited brother away. If only one was his life, they could take that as they wished. And by the way, you already knew Dual-Wielding anyway, so you don't need...
Whoopsie. Your words provide no comfort, I fear. I'm uneasy not knowing what they want. Oh, that's Antonius.
Oh, he was out here the whole time. Oh,
yeah,
right.
He's
Okay.
just standing there and waiting for us.
This is like, remind me real quickly, do you know about a Japanese series called The Hero Yoshihiko?
Really sounds familiar, but I don't remember much.
I've been watching it recently. It is extremely funny. It was, apparently it's a live action series. It's definitely referencing Dragon Quest V. The main character looks like him. And all sorts of role-playing game tropes.
Wait. Was this the one where they kind of spoof the ending to Evangelion?
Yes, they did that
now
as
I know
well.
what you're talking about. You showed it to me.
Yes.
Monitors.
It seems to be like Japan realizing how stupid some of their things are and kind of making fun of themselves, which I also like. But there's one in the very first episode. They said, "I'm off to find my father in the miracle herb, so I can save a plague from our village, save our village from a plague." And his 3 friends are like, "We'll journey with you, no matter how long it takes." They walk about like 10 feet down a path. The hero turns and says, "Father, is that you?" He says, "Oh yes, I'm here, and I got a bunch of the miracle herbs. There's a whole barrel here. Here, take them." So their quest is like over in the first episode, and they say, "What do we do now?" So it feels like the exact same situation. It's like, "Oh, there's Antonius." Okay.
Oh, yeah. Can I interact with the boat? No.
Oh, where'd he go? Oh, okay. I guess he left on the boat and you didn't.
I kind of
okay.
wonder, his Antonius's on-map sprite, is that all that exists of him? Because that one is showing his back, which is kind of unique.
It's like the Nancy Drew game. They never show her face. They just show her back or her like blocked out face. It seems we spent too much time talking about the hero Yoshi.
Ah, shucks. We must follow them with all speed. We will hire a boat. Look.
Let us go. Let us go. Can't hold it back anymore. Okay.
I
Oh my
wish
God,
to
okay.
follow the ship that just set sail.
God, are you daft? Or you just don't understand how big the sea is? We never find him in the middle of all that blue.
Do you know where that ship might have gone?
Can't say for sure, but it looked to be a seafire ship. The marine order that's infamous on the marine.
I'm so grateful that you're reading this. I would not.
Sorry,
survive.
I've been too busy playing knifey. I've been too busy playing knifey spoony.
They hail from the Mare Ilfay, you say? Then I must go there at once.
Wait, that's your lucky day. We're actually heading over to New Rise in the Man Ilfey. Of course, we can't leave till my navigator gets back. And who knows where that full man is? I also misplaced my heart sticker. You haven't seen it anywhere, have you?
It really sticks out, doesn't it?
This guy, what the hell?
Okay. Okay, so we have
You know best.
3 options. The second one just says that, yeah, we sail wherever. The second one means we wait, and that just means nothing. And we will find this navigator ourselves, and that starts a quest to kind of find them. But, from what I read, set sail at once.
The Man Ilfey's a top nut to crack, girlie. Found it dangerous to be sailing about there without a skilled navigator.
So that's Sheila. I don't know. Okay.
Just see it done. Your reward will be generous.
Well, why did you say so in the first place? Look lively, lads. We're setting sail.
Why did they do
Grapple.
this? This whole
I
quest.
think they were trying to echo Kid from Chrono Cross, who also has the Australian accent. What? Where are you going? What? Why? Are you doing this, or are they doing it?
Yeah, they're doing it. Like,
What? What the hell is wrong with them? What is going? Why are they? What? Why did they do that? I don't. Why did they bump into those?
yeah, I don't know. It doesn't seem like the person at the steer is drunk or something. But
I know it's hard to steer ships, but they're going way off course and doing weird things.
gosh.
They got nearly close to Hazard Reef and. Oh my god. They have drift problems. Like the Switch has drift control issues. They're having drift problems with their ship.
I don't feel well, girlie. We got drift issues. Our road ends here. We've got vicious seas up ahead. We don't let them seafarers wherever they are cropping up.
Thank you, my good captain. I shall never forget my debt to you.
You will.
Oh, so we did not pay her.
Oh god.
Yeah, your thanks is more than enough. Not really, but whatever. What?
I like to imagine that Mondo barfed his guts out.
Except the took Lord Antonius. Doctor, my lady.
Dastards! Really? Dastards?
Language, Urpina! Language! Ow.
I'm going in.
The lady! Wait! Or bye!
Okay. Yeah,
Oh,
let's
God.
see. Just...
This game is so weird.
Oh yeah, apparently the seal thing, I don't know what that was for.
So anyone know where this dastard lies anyway?
My
His parents weren't
name
married, were
is
they?
Urpina Gelenius, and I demand you release the member of my family you hold.
Whoa, you got guts speaking to us seafarers like that. But sad to say, the House of Swords got... Looks like he's getting ready to sing.
Oh.
I fear you're out of your league, miss. Please save this to me.
Oh my. But...
I am Sid from Final Fantasy XIV. I mean, Lewis Darling, the Lighthouse Keeper. Pray, lay down your arms for my sake, if you know what I mean.
Okay, yeah, this guy, yeah, he's a recruit.
He looks like Sid from Final Fantasy 14, I swear. He got...
Yeah, he does sure look similar. And yeah, tell you what, I'll explain later, but he's a pretty important character amongst the player base of this game.
Oh, but you know what the best part? You know what the best part about this? His last name is Darling, so we call him Darling 1. Barnacles! Yeah, alright, but you better school that little girl in there on the amazing sea. This ain't no cushy royal palace! I don't know why, I just get to singer from him.
My thanks. Oh, one more thing. Who would you grant passage on to on your vessel, and where did they go?
Oh, wait! The seafarers grant protection to all as long as they... Since you asked so nice, I don't know who the client was. Why, they went off to Old Wise! Potato chips. Wise potato. I don't know if they brand over there.
You're good, you're good.
My thanks again. I hope to gain your protection when I return to Limerick or Lime Rock. I don't know.
It looks like Limerick, but it's like, yeah, it's Lime Rock.
My lady, it is reckless to make quarrels with sailors in these parts. I understand you have business here, but you must keep a cool head. The trick is to make a hat entirely out of paper. Fine. See? Fold it once, then you wrap it around your head, and it sucks.
Oh my, he has a really weird stuff around his belt, like tubes.
I mean, he looks like he belongs in Final Fantasy X for some reason. Just looking at the style of, he looks like a blitzball player or something.
Yes, you're actually right. That design would make more sense in that game. Okay. My brother was captured and taken here. The seafarers may have merely let the guilty party use their ship, but they still know something of the deed. My apologies, good sir, for I forgot to thank you for your wise mediation of that dreadful situation. I am Urpina Gelenius of the House of Swords.
And I am Lewis Darling. Call me Darling, the last lighthouse keeper of the Mary Ilfie.
I'm talking like Snake now for some reason. I'm Solid Snake, but whatever.
Oh boy, yeah, no, it's all fine. The last, you say?
After the Empire collapsed, the technology and will to keep the seas safe all but disappeared. Now the only lighthouse keepers are myself and my most elderly darling parents. I call them Darling.
Then how can I travel on the open sea if the situation is as bad as you say?
You can't. Sucks to be you. I'm going to sleep now. I mean, a time when the Mary Ilfie was wandering ocean is long since past. Now, seafarers grant passage only to small portions. I'm awake now, but enough of this. If you wish to pursue this villain of yours, you must make for Old Wise potato chips.
Oh god, I don't want to make a mistake here. It's gonna.
Well, look at the walkthrough or account, if you the guide if you can. I've been doing the same thing with Dragon's Dogma too. I've been so worried about certain choices to make.
Would you guide us there?
This must be fate. I will happily guide you.
I am but a simple lighthouse keeper.
Again, it looks like a freaking paper hat. It's so.
Yeah, it's very very silly. But to kind of explain, there's all these weapon types in the game, and it has been said that yeah, martial arts. Oh my, those suck ass unless you would have like the perfect stats. And oh look, mobility 13, strength 11. Yeah, no, Lewis is practically considered the only character who can possibly do good at martial arts, and he's so good that there are Japanese players who have done solo challenges of this game where they just use Lewis, which kind of doesn't make sense to me because we're this late into the game and only now he joins, and with the other characters he joins even later, so yeah, I understand defeating the final boss and stuff, but is it really a solo challenge when it kind of starts in true only now?
Maybe they modded the game so he starts in the beginning or something. I don't know.
Could be. Could be.
No, I don't count the game at the beginning until the part where he joins up.
Oh, and yeah, I have been using him, and I even learned Rising Sun, which is like, yeah, the best technique in the game, because yeah, it's I don't know if you see it, but like punch, tumble, chop, you see it in the attribute column. There's always like this element, and like this thing means a striking move, and like this thunder kick, it's not only strike but also lightning. Here Raksha, it's strike and also fire. You get the idea.
Yeah, yes.
And Rising Sun has nothing. It is attribute-less. If you're fighting an enemy with a lot of defense, you use it and, oh, what is it, striking or something? No, it's non-elemental. Like, what? Then my defenses are useless. Yeah, that's right, bitch. And yeah, there are bosses which are practically made to where you could only defeat them with this technique.
Well.
Yeah, and it doesn't only work with defenses, like all those interrupt and counter moves. Yeah, this has no attribute that you could counter, so suck on this, bitch! So yeah, this is gonna be an important character, but wait, I already used 5, so whatever. I'll think about possibly putting him in later. And wait, we've been streaming for over an hour and we did not get a single fight.
Yeah, we've been doing a stupid the Dual-Wielding quest, so it's like, yeah, come on.
Golly gosh, wow. Okay. Yeah, well, we'll hurry up. Okay, so they entered there.
Okay.
We'll try. So it's a fight. So I'm gonna say stuff. I guess.
Okay. I'm listening.
Yeah, just reminding myself of what I wanted to do. What? Yeah, I think I wanted to. Wait, did I really want to learn? Yeah, sorry, just kind of double checking.
Yeah, take your time. It's alright. I'm doing things here in the meantime.
Guide. The only official English guide, because this game is so obscure that, yeah, kind of desperate for stuff. Why did I not take notes on this? This is actually, this would have been very, very helpful. but yeah, I guess I could kind of say stuff because perhaps some people from my audience remember the idea was that Royce goes away and I would kind of just stream with someone else, but that did not work out. And the last week it did not work out because I was sick after the furry convention that I was at. I think the official term is sore throat, which...
Yes, that's correct.
Which kind of confused me a lot all these years, all this time, and wait, that's not just the silly, meaningless thing. It's actually something that people get, and it's kind of really nasty, really.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it can be. I mean, it's sore throat is like an annoying thing, or that's like, but it could be related to a lot of different things: allergies, a cold, flu, even just like laryngitis, which has problems like speaking or singing. And it's not like a sore throat is not like a serious condition unless it's linked to something more serious. It can be annoying in certain ways. I definitely get in the way of like certain other things, like even eating, swallowing, or breathing. And I know in my case, because of me, my allergies was like even more annoying. But I guess for you as well was different.
It was kind of an uncomfortable thing, and when I was eating a few things, it did feel kind of nasty. And yeah, apparently a bunch of people at the furry convention did get it too.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry.
Yeah, kind of unfortunate, but I mean, there is a reason why people say post-con flu. It's just so
con crud. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. In my case, it's hard to tell what it was in my case. We all talked about it. I felt horrible because I felt like I got everybody else sick at the convention. But I also warned everybody that every year, like the beginning of spring, I get violently sick, probably due to like the sudden like increase of pollen or something, and like a sudden change in my health. And I feel that at this time it happened during the con. But a lot of people at the con said at the same time the hotel was not well ventilated and there was a lot of dryness in the air, which kind of made things worse for everybody. So a lot of my friends and loved ones are convinced that it wasn't me, it was just a general thing that happened like everywhere there. But I don't know. All I can say is that I really wish I could like nip this thing in the bud. I'm sorry, that means take care of it sooner than later. Right, like right as it's beginning to happen, but it just sounded like you and I had a very similar issue. But do you have allergies? Do you have allergies yourself, Farel?
No, not really. At least I don't. I mean, I don't recall there ever being a case where I'm allergic to this. I get some reactions to this. I definitely have like sensitive skin. I get the wrong soap and immediately things are going off with my hands and stuff. But yeah, like a concrete allergy where something specific causes the type of reaction. No, that's not. I don't have that problem.
I understand.
Useful, ain't I?
I've only just.
Yeah. So that was the issue with that, and I just double checking. Remember Terra. Oh yeah, hypergravity. But yeah, the week earlier I would have had the time, but unfortunately my Final Fantasy 14 group. Yeah, we had some serious trouble with the fight, one player in particular, and I kind of tried to prepare some materials to kind of teach people how to do the fight properly. That was pretty time-consuming, but thankfully it worked out and we did manage to clear it in the end, and I'm very happy because it was pretty frustrating.
You're a good teacher, Farel.
Thanks.
All right. Perfect timing, Urpina Gelanius.
Just.
What? Oh.
Just a
Sorry.
second.
Sorry, take your time. Oh, yeah. We'll edit this out later if you need to.
Yeah. Return my bladder, you blackguards!
Oh. Fun fact, there is a word used in like certain comics, piratey things, etc., called blackguard. Blaggard. It comes from that word, blackguard.
Oh,
So yeah.
Interesting.
So yeah, you ever see that when like, or hear someone say "you blackguard" or things like that? It's a shortened way of saying blackguard. But yeah.
That's
Which
nice
I
to know.
Yeah, it's all fun. You know me, I like language. Oh, we may well return to Tonius to you if you are willing to do a thing for us. Dance. Looks like that's what he's asking. Destroy the Emperor Thor with your own hands. Oh, and then we return your brother.
By the way, the curious thing about this region is that ships roam the sea, and you can hear them move around, shoop, shoop when they pop into existence, and I can hear it in the background. So someone just added this cutscene and did not bother to test it or to consider that okay, that boat sound is distracting. No, not important. Whatever it stays.
Look more realistic, I guess. I don't know. Then maybe. Hey, goodness.
But what would happen to Father if I destroy the saw? Yeah, I will not give in to your tricks.
Tricks are for kids. I suppose you care not what becomes of your brother's life.
What?
Oh. Okay, I thought we were going to fight him. But, all right.
Yeah, it seems obvious.
Oh, do you not have a choice? Do you have to say yes?
No, you do have a choice.
Okay.
There's like two paths. Like, do you save your brother, or do you stand by and keep the saw? But yeah, we're continuing.
Sugar Castle.
I still have no idea why it's called Sugar Castle.
It says it's named for its remarkable whiteness. I can think of other names for that.
Yeah, especially with a C, I would first think of salt.
I mean, Sugar Castle sounds as ominous as Cake Island to One Piece fans. I've only heard things, but yeah.
Okie dokie, so we're off to fight these baddies.
Oh, my...
Ah, boy. Yeah, it's been a while since we streamed, but I also kind of noticed that it's been a while since I played SaGa Emerald Beyond, and yeah, I'm honestly, I'm not even feeling that guilty about it. I guess the games just did not really do it for me to where jumping water tricks is not the one plus. Yeah, whatever.
I understand.
I mean, it's just a thing. You won't. It's impossible for a person to like every game. Just enjoy them and just you like what you like.
Yeah.
If the game didn't really do it for me, then oh well, it just wasn't meant to be.
I know. I mean, I've been feeling that way about certain things, and also learning to have my own. I'm about to finish Dragon's Dogma 2. Surprisingly, I didn't know I was that close to the end. Although there is a lot of post-game stuff, even when you do New Game Plus, there's a lot of fun stuff to still find. But I've really been enjoying it, but I see it's got a lot of hate online and everything. But as I may have said in the past stream, I've kind of realized that even though I definitely respect others' opinions, I'll definitely have my own. When I like things, and goodness knows there are a ton of things in the world, movies especially, which everyone else loves and worships, and I just either never enjoyed or don't really care about. So
And as I always say, and this is a wisdom to remember, one never has to agree with me, but I do ask others to understand me.
Oh yeah,
So,
that's a good sentiment.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Yeah, these.
I cannot wonder how these creatures live when they have a hole in their chest.
They don't. This is like their last try to have fun before they pass away.
No. Yeah, Marianne is a mage, but I use weapons with her just to just to learn some few techniques, and then I'm gonna move her to a different role. But for now, she stays.
Are Miriam's abilities like equipment, like reliant, like that you have to actually use?
Yeah, it's
Do some
it's
of her
a
skill
thing
matches.
where you
Yeah.
need to wield equipment to learn techniques for it, and as I showed with Dual-Wielding, that's a role, and it required a technique from like a ton of weapons, and there's some techniques and some roles which are easier to learn because they don't require as many techniques, and yeah, that's the case here. I want to learn a few roles that are that are easier to learn, so that's why it's the start of the game. I'm gonna use her, and I'm gonna move on to keep her as a mage after. It's just the way this game works. It's kind of stupid because initially when you play the game, you probably just think of making everyone a specialist in one weapon, but that doesn't really work for this game. You kind of should master as much as possible, because practically all the roles are a mix of, oh yeah, two-handed sword, one-handed sword, and this one spear technique. Congratulations, you're now immune to paralysis. Why? Because I say so. Video game logic.
Yeah, exactly.
Typical. Oh yeah, ID break. That would push me way further. Just prolonging the fight a little bit. And yeah, fire magic. That's you would think of fire magic as in most games it's like the basic offensive skill, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
Final
just
Fantasy IV,
fireball and
yeah.
stuff. But this game is like, oh yeah, basic fire move, blazing rush. Now you're faster. Okay, okay. Next spell, power surge. The character that you cast this on is stronger physically. Yeah, okay, but when do I get the damaging spell? And it's the next rank, but that's already rank 3, and it takes quite a while to learn. It's original of a take for the game, but it's one of the reasons why I don't like fire magic too much in this game. Just
No, I got you.
But then again, if the creators of this game were logical, then nature magic would surely not be offensive, while it very much is. So yeah, I guess I have no reason to complain.
You are justified.
It's so nice to have you around.
Thank you. I love your company too.
Hmm.
And yeah, I love your reactions to all the things we do and everything. So yeah.
Yeah, but I'm
Yeah,
sure
can't wait to do things. Yeah, that are both of us doing things together. We are for the stream, talking about the stream. We are considering what you can do is when you use my desktop again, we are going to split fiction. But if you have to use the laptop again, I did propose Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes, as well as Escape Room Simulator. Because those are both fun collaborative games and interesting and not very hardware heavy as far as I know. So
Yeah, I'm definitely going to look into it, how well my laptop will handle those games. Just to double check, I believe that Royce is not making this up, and my laptop should manage it. But yeah, I'll look into it, consider things, and yeah, we might stream something different next time around.
If anybody else has ideas, please either comment, put in the chat, or yeah, respond, because we'd be interested to get some other ideas. So yeah.
Oh yeah, please write comments. I promise to not delete them. Yeah, I've seen several content creators do kind of jokes like, oh yeah, write a comment and then prove what an idiot you are by believing I'll actually read it, or like, yeah, write in the comments. And no, this time I'm not I'm not bullshitting you. I will read it this time.
Depends on how many you get. I mean, I don't know if I don't think your streams have gotten like any comments, have they?
Yeah, I mean during the stream sometimes someone adds, but yeah, commenting on it in post, that's kind of more rare, but it did happen a few times. I kind of forget. I think Split Fiction might have gotten a comment, maybe. But yeah, that was the re-upload because of the things that I did not want to show on the video and not to record.
Oh, I understand.
That was the thing. What do I... Yeah, let's go over. Ah, move!
Hey! That wasn't very nice.
Yeah.
Oh, even less nice.
It can get quite tiresome to learn weapon skills sometimes.
Oh yeah, that's what grinding is.
To have a system where the more techniques you learn, the more time it will take. Plus, also techniques do have a general innate difficulty level of how long it takes for something to be learned. So that kind of has some impact on things. Okie dokie. Yeah, mesmerize. That's another technique that seems to appear on a lot of SaGa games. Oh, put an enemy to sleep. And I don't want to learn that. That seems like a waste. But no, some enemies can be put to sleep. So yeah, you should still learn it. Even if you don't want to.
I'm a tad hungry.
Oh yeah, Ignis. And the final fight. Save Devilish Child. So that's the enemy. And as a reminder to people, this uses the same rig and almost the same model as the frogs.
Yeah.
It's a deep said this is the reason why frogs have a spell that summons more frogs to the arena, because that makes sense for the demon. So for the frog, who cares if it doesn't make sense? And yeah, an undead knight. It's kind of weird because I see an undead knight with access and stuff like that. So I'd imagine him being a very like physical fighter, but it's honestly kind of mage-like. He's kind of floating. Damage him. He does the poison clouds, things like that. It's kind of slightly weird. Okay. Yeah, healing spell, because yeah, I consider this a kind of flaw in design, that it really pays off to just cast a healing water magic spell at the start of the fight, because in 3 turns you will be low on health, and this way in 3 turns when the cast ends, yeah, you can regenerate and get everything back and kind of go on fighting in almost infinite length if all goes well.
Labor bear's fruit.
Okay, we killed the frog, so it won't be summoning anything more. It's nice. Oh, venomous bite. Yeah, okay. How does he do a bite if he's just a helmet?
Maybe his mouth is somewhere else. Make that what you will.
That's scary.
He's got a nose.
Dude.
I kind of wonder if a fire elemental attack would deal more damage to a plant. I mean, by some logic, it should. Oh yeah, I was kind of meaning to ask. Incendiary? This word, incendiary. How would you read this?
This, I believe, is incendiary. I believe that's what it means. And it means something that can ignite something, that can cause something to catch fire.
Oh.
So, yes. But yeah, you had an interesting way of pronouncing it because. So you think incendiary, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
but I believe it's pronounced
because
incendiary.
I tried to divide the word into other words, and it's just gonna.
Exactly. That's what they call the morphemes. That's correct. Yeah. And so that's why I was saying it made sense how you said it. But I believe the proper pronunciation is incendiary. But yeah, feel free to ask me about any words like this because there are some weird ones. And even though I'm a native English speaker, would you believe I mispronounce some English words a lot?
Yeah, I mean, definitely believe that could happen.
There's one word, R-A-P-P-O-R-T. For the longest time, I thought that was pronounced rapport, as in you have a good rapport with someone. You have a good, a friendship with someone. But no, it's pronounced rapport. And I always thought that when I hear that word, I thought it was spelled differently. I never realized they were the same word until I saw subtitles and oh my god, that's how you pronounce it. So yeah.
Yeah, English in particular seems to have some really weird words that pronounce in a very awkward way. That's not even always just the obscure ones. Yeah, I remember. Why is it Wednesday and not Wednesday?
When I was a kid, I always said Wednesday. I always said that a lot.
Oh,
and if I heard someone say
married.
if I heard someone say that, I would not laugh at them. I'd just say, "Oh, that's how I used to say it." It's
yeah, learning English was a bit of a pain.
There's a lot. I mean, even we make jokes against people. So some people like to say nuclear instead of nuclear. So we always kind of make fun of those people who say nuclear. And a common joke.
That one submarine episode.
And a common joke is a lot of people. Well, not a lot of people, but some people say library instead of library, and we kind of do that a lot.
Oh my god.
Or foliage, foliage instead of foliage. So it's So there are some common pronunciations, and some people do it on purpose, sound funny or cute or silly. But yes, I know that I mean, you know me. I see Paul. I just want to pronounce it Powa, and tail as Tayo, and things like that. So yeah, people joke at me. They say Mark gives Royce gives 50 syllables to a word that has one. So it's yeah.
That's great. That's great.
So yeah, I never. Some people have laughed at me for my use of certain words or mispronunciations, but I've learned never to do that to others. So I especially if they're non-native speakers. So yeah, feel free to ask me about anything you have question of, because who knows? Maybe I need to learn something too myself. So.
All right. I will from now on.
And just so, if we do the Keep Talking Nobody Explodes, and we use the mod for the Polish word searches, then I'll give you an opportunity to teach me some language.
Oh boy,
Because you should have seen us last night. You should have seen Kichi was pronouncing some of these words, and I said, if Farel was here, he would just bop you upside the head for butchering his language.
Gosh, man. Yeah, that now you're really pushing a lot in favor of Kitoki. Nobody is. It seems really, really tempting to just go for very Polish fake and all these words.
Well, look at God.
Yeah, okay, whatever. I mean, he was.
Joy to the
he was
world
already
is undead.
Well, that also
You
does not make
just
sense to me in English. Undead? Well, I mean, why do you call it an undead when they're clearly
because
dead?
it is dead, but it's like it's like inflammable means flammable. What the country? Yeah, a lot of us
that was the
we don't get that one either.
Nick
There's a lot of
did.
Americans who do not understand why they say those things.
More importantly, when's dinner?
Joy to the world is
Nice.
undead. You just chopped off his head. What happened to his body? You fucked it down the body, and round it goes. And round. That's probably the second time, the second hardest time I've laughed in this song. Because the visuals of flushing. Something
and here we are.
Okay, first of all, before I offend people, is this a
What?
before is this a woman or a man?
It's a man, but yeah, that armor does not complement him
He's
well.
got frills, and he's definitely got the narrow waist and hourglass skirt figure. But okay, whatever. Urpina.
Okay, just to point something out, we're almost at the top of a lighthouse, and in all of this, there's like some weird altar in the middle, and when you get deeper into it, there's an even deeper, smaller altar here, and there's some dangles dangling from the dangle ceiling or stuff. But like, what is this place? It's kind of weird.
It looks more like a temple than a lighthouse. And also, why didn't we see any of the stuff? I really hate how the battle scenes have featureless backgrounds. It's like, oh, so boring.
Yeah, they're really cutting corners, but when compared to Romancing Saga Minstrel Song, at least it's an actual background. It's not some void that's that kind of technically this has the similar colors to where you're fighting. It's like a green grass field and you are in the forest. Yeah, but where's the trees and stuff? Just focus on the grass. The grass is all you need to see. Yeah, so this game does more than Romancing Saga, but still it's very minimalistic. Antonius, you are well. Oh, I'm so relieved.
Urpina, kill me.
Oh, come on. You could at least pretend you're happy to see me.
Okay, fine.
Urpina, kill me!
What?
The servants of Savdok plan to turn me into a golem. Maybe to the Emperor. If that happens, there'll be nothing left to stop the Earth Serpent. And following that, Savdok himself will surely come to the surface. The only way to stop this is to end my life.
Yeah, I still I get that the Earth Serpent storyline is kind of related to Savdok, this evil, demonic, infernal, but I feel like he barely has a presence in this game. Like, you can fight him, but it's like, considering how apparently important he is to the storyline, it's kind of like, he comes off like an optional boss rather than some true mastermind or stuff. Just saying, because I played this game a lot, and surprise, surprise, they kind of messed something up in the storytelling. You cannot ask your sister to do this thing. I do this thing.
I can do it.
I don't know this phrasing gonna do this thing. Like you're asking.
Yeah. This again, she speaks in what we would call. So yes, she means like you cannot ask your sister to kill you, to do this thing, to kill you. But yes, again, the way she's speaking is so ultra formal and so regal. It's kind of like showboating at this point.
Yeah,
It's like,
way over.
So, but yeah, that's what she means. So don't take any of her language as anything like an average American would speak as. Kill me, Urpina! Do it quickly!
Yes, and this is the choice. This storyline has two paths. To kind of be, to kind of without hesitation, kind of do the right thing and serve your country, or to show, to have mercy for your brother, kind of try and save him and stuff. And I admit, previous playthrough, I did go for that more ruthless side, but I admit I was doing it because I heard that it's a shorter playthrough, so I went for it. But I'm trying to 100% the game, so this time I'm doing the mercy thing. I cannot do it.
Stop, Savnok! And he fades into the... Okay, hold on. Ugh.
You plan to stand in my way, Powerless Sherman. Not but definitely those who disobey me.
Oh, wow. What? You aren't Antonius? No!
Hey.
So, and yeah, apparently if we would agree to kind of just destroy the saw earlier, then yeah, this was also kind of send us, guarantee us on the saving Antonius route, but I feel like it's kind of stupid that some clown comes up to us, hey, destroy the saw immediately. So I waited.
I kind of wish that where he says, I cannot do this thing, and Mondo says, I could do it. It's like,
yeah.
Right there. Like,
oh, he made it look so easy.
Antonius, where'd you learn to do wield? From some stupid ant. It's like,
Yeah, I slept in a stupid cocoon. Oh yeah, he's defending for now, so we're gonna be safe. Yeah, I don't know how much longer we'll carry on after this. I feel like it might be a good once some of the cutscenes end after this, we'll probably be wrapping up. Just
yeah, I'm ready to go anytime you are. So you just let me know.
okie dokie. Oh yeah. Just in order to know ahead of time, next week you're available?
Let's see. Next week, I think so. Yes.
Okay. So it's probably gonna be some rotation. It's been almost a month since that first time we did it, so.
I'm eager to see the sexy gorillas and monkeys and everybody.
Yeah, I already have a thumbnail idea for that one.
Oh, nice. There be Dr. Banjo from Futurama.
Oh, Dr. Banjo, yeah.
He's so beautiful. God, I have such a crush on him.
Yeah, I did not think about it, but yeah, it makes perfect sense.
I love professorial types, and yeah, he is just...
Yeah, I.
Acceptable.
Oh!
Oh no!
Finally.
Now what did you do?
Okay, we poisoned Antonius,
Hey,
but
neighbor, there's fruit.
oh. More united attacks.
Yeah.
That's working out. Yeah, rapid volley. It's notorious.
Yeah, he was right there.
It hits
How
all
could you miss?
enemies. The damage, but yeah, the damage is shit, and yeah, it almost always misses. But oh, dual whirlwind. This is gonna be rough. Should I defend or I don't know. God, this is kinda tough. Yeah, no interrupts. Crap. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do right now. It's really tough to make the right choice. But, well, we'll just go for this.
Place me in the four.
Oh, okay. Okay, we did the thing. Yeah, he jumps into the air and okay, no. I guess I have too much defense, but yeah, you know how a lot of the times, at least by the logic of Final Fantasy, an attack is either single target or against all enemies? Yeah, like a limit break might be like a thing where it's multi-hit, where it's multiple hits. I feel like this game creates the most variety. Like, yeah, there's single or all attacks are against everyone, but there's also a multitude of attacks that just do a multiple series of attacks that hit random enemies. So it could hit every enemy, but it could also, all the hits could hit one enemy, and yeah, that's the power of dual wield. Like, yeah, you're fighting against just one enemy, still use it, all the hits will just hit the one enemy, and all of the damage will sum up, will accumulate. It's really powerful like that. Oh yeah, and dual cross cut, that's the technique against just one enemy. So we'll see how this works. So what do I maybe I'll just use metal magic. Yeah, just this nonsense. Hopefully it'll be enough to win. Oh, okay, that wasn't too weak.
Hey, I am still
I mean, different games do damage scaling differently. I'm kind of wondering that. Oh, whatever. He's dead.
Yay!
And yeah, he does the boss death.
He had it come.
Oh, yay!
Oh, nice.
Urpina, roll.
Do.
Sharpshooter. Just taking notes, not to forget. Yay! Ring of Heroism. I wonder if that's guaranteed, but oh yeah, still Earth Elementals. Gravity. What did I... Range attack. Alright, here we go.
Now, Urpina, end my life!
I cannot do this, Antonius. Forgive me.
Zadok's power is only weakened temporarily. He'll return in but a moment. Ah, here he comes. Oh, okay, that was... Do it quickly, Urpina. You are a member of the House of Swords. You must do what is required of you.
Yeah, his face here is really, that's unfortunate. Oh boy.
Savnok.
Yeah, and again, I cannot do this. What?
Fight another boss battle?
It seems I still lack sufficient power, but this should do for now.
Oh, yes!
The
This is the
saw!
saw! You saw
I
it.
saw the saw!
It's a chainsaw.
Yeah.
Antonius, wait!
Where do you think you're going? Being Angelinius, this place will be your grave.
Okay.
Another boss battle. Yep.
That's weird.
I was expecting you to fight him again, so you said you can't kill him.
And then crack him? And I mean, isn't this a little anticlimactic? I was just fighting my own brother, really emotional stuff, and now, oh yeah, a giant kraken with a normal boss feed, normal battle feed. It's, I expected something fancier at this point.
That's more than I did.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna be wrapping up soon.
No problem.
Yeah, we'll see when we'll be doing this next time, but there is no rush.
Exactly, yes. There really is no...
And yeah, some variety might as well.
Yeah, and I, as I said before, this is nice, but I'd much prefer something where we can both take part, not just one person watching.
Yeah, your commentary adds a lot, but yeah, Split Fiction and other games might add something different to my channel, and kind of be... I mean, variety is the spice of life, isn't it?
Exactly. And also, do you happen to know, like, I don't think it would work this way because I think the program requires, like, at least our VTuber avatars for your things to run. But if I streamed a game on my end, would it, like, work out the same for you for the stream, or not really?
I think it would not really work out because the person, yeah, maybe it would work out if you use OBS, you were logged into me, or...
I do have OBS. I only use it, when I've used it for streaming, I only use it via Discord and Twitch, not anything else. But it's possible.
Maybe we'll talk about the various details of the doll at some point later.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I think I'm quoting a horror movie from like the 50s that I kind of laugh at because I saw it at a young age, to the point that I made fun of it, called The Bad Seed, about a little girl who is a serial killer and gets away with everything. And when she's with her mother, she just like gets sickeningly sweet, like, "Mother, whatever do you mean?" It's, "Oh, I've got the sweetest mother. I've got the prettiest mother. That's why I tell all my friends at school." And just, oh, she is so creepy and so weird, but I've learned to like say certain things from that movie that just squick people the wrong way.
Golly.
Actually, to be honest though, I think when I say yes, mother, I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking when they're trying to climb up a flower stalk to signal their parents, and one of the girls with them says, "Please be careful," and the guy looks down while climbing and says, "Yes, mother." I just always like the way he said that, so it kind of stuck in my head.
Oh boy, yeah. So sounds fun. Yes!
Yeah, you go.
Yeah, it's important to remember. Oh, this sucks. This doesn't do any damage, and who would get paralyzed? Oh, wait, this is a SaGa game. They might get paralyzed. Yeah. Oh boy, how it's so cute how helpless it looks.
Yeah.
Nice.
He got this cute eyes. Kind of looks a little bit like Krang from Ninja Turtles.
Oh,
yeah.
you are trying to get me, Urpina.
I've been watching a lot of old Ninja Turtle episodes lately, and I've just been realizing that I never liked Krang or Vernon. That's probably why I never watched the series much, but definitely had a thing for Splinter and the Turtles. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, good, completely unsurprising to me, especially given what gets posted on your server.
Yes. And rest in peace, Peter Renaday. Wonderful career, wonderful man. But I had no idea that he also played Duncan in Dragon Age Origins, the Grey Warden who died in the beginning. I was like, oh my god, that's Master Splinter. I did not know that. It's like,
Yeah, sometimes it can be surprising what variety of roles certain actors play. It's impressive.
I do like it. I still kind of find it funny that when I was watching a friend play Skyrim and they're at the beginning and meeting the character Sven, and the guy said, Sven is just a toad. I looked it up online and it says, be careful, he's played by Max Goof. Jason Marsden.
What?
Yes, Jason Marsden has done a lot of gaming recently, some pretty good ones. He's tries many characters in Skyrim. He also plays Noel Christ in Final Fantasy 13 too. And I'm sure many other games. But yeah, it's kind of amusing. It was like, oh wow, first Goofy movie and then tons of video games. Awesome.
Yeah, that's a career worth envying.
Yeah, oh god, yes. But yeah, Eric Vale, if you ever like listen to the dubs of Shangri-La, Frontier, Ace Attorney, or One Piece, you'll hear Eric Vale's voice, and he's definitely an amusing guy.
Mm-hmm.
He and the other guy, Matt Mercer, they're good people.
That's really nice. Yeah, they're nice, talented people.
Oh. I am going to be an oldie, but I definitely I know some things about the up-and-comers and everything, so... Hiya! Although I still make fun of a few people here and there for their names. As much as I really respect Timothy Chalamet, I sometimes tend to call him Timothy Shamalama Ding Dong.
I mean, he was asking for it with a name like that.
I'm still thinking of a YouTube poop I saw, which was pooping Jeopardy games. And one of the answers was, oh no, it's Benedict Cumberbatch. I better fart.
Gosh.
Oh no, it's Benedict Cumberbatch. I better fart, please. I might share that video on your Telegram group. I know one of your friends hates those videos, but that one is really one of my favorites.
Yeah, I insist that you do. Yeah.
The guy who makes them, really, he does such a great job, and I keep forgetting to get on his Twitch channel because he's actually a very nice guy. He's like even made fun of himself many times too, but he just seems like a very nice soul and very. He even did a YouTube poop for
all these kinds of YouTube poop videos. They're amazing.
I like it when they're also done for charity or special events. Like he did one YouTube month for Heart Disease Awareness Month, and he did and I think not him, but a friend of his did a YouTube poop for a charity for helping trans youth. And so I was like, oh hell yeah, I'm going to donate to that. So I like it when they, stupid as these things may seem, they actually have good purpose and like doing good things for the world. So yeah, I like that even more.
I mean, yeah, things can be done for a good cause, but you either gotta silly get random. So yeah, definitely for sure, good can be done with the world. Good change can be done with the world. Things like this. But yeah, now back to the game where we're wrapping up soon. They took Antonius onto that ship. Let us follow them.
We have to.
What? wait, that's it?
That's a shadow of its former frosted glory. So it's great. It's frosted flake.
Oh crap! So
Yeah, well, screw Antonius. We're gonna go do our thing. He's a lost cause anyway. The seafaring ship is gone, my lady. Mayhap now can arrange for passage north.
Is that in the ship, Gotti?
pray let me on your ship again, Captain. I must make it north with all speed.
Oi, why'd you get close to me but not to anybody else in the game? Oh, I know where we can sell the ill-fueled up navigator. Much too dangerous.
I'll assist you. All be well so long as you use Lemrock Cat Lighthouse and the Dai Mazu Shrine as guideposts.
I like Urpina's expression here.
What the fuck are you doing?
Oi, don't ever spush having Lewis darring himself on my ship. Shall we head off, girlie?
You are quite the incredible man, Lewis. I haven't the words to express my admiration.
I do. I'm nothing so special. Merely lighthouse keeper left behind by the ages. Now I will sleep.
And
Make a
he's...
detour around Mermaid Rock.
Oh wait,
okay.
it's a voiced line?
Yeah. Go to Ariel. Oh,
Head for
okay, guess not.
Mirage Island.
Okay.
Change course to Lime Rock Lighthouse.
I get
Make your way toward the Damage Shrine here.
Dimas. Oh, I guess it's something like
Pass
Japanese.
through the
Okay.
channel.
Yeah, or German. D Mazu, D.
Oh, anyone speaks German can't be that bad.
And now make straight to Edinport.
Oh man, how did you ever wrap your brain around that sort of direction? Thank you, Captain.
Thank you, anyone. Thank Lewis. I just sent you the boat.
Okay, I will. And yeah, all of this stupid nonsense, and apparently just it said that, oh yeah, talk to Edinport.
There was a plague spreading throughout town, but its sunlight died out. What a relief! Relief it!
Thank you for that. I even forget how. I mean, maybe it's a plot point in some other character's story, but here, oh yeah, it's over. Good.
All the strand merchants and travelers made their way towards Edahuacan.
Okay.
I don't. Edahuacan is a city and styles itself as the East Imperium.
Well, good for it then. They fancy themselves the capital of the new empire. Quite bold. Who do they think they are?
I fancy them too. It's a single old woman who supports that entire imperium, baby.
Ew, isn't that fancy?
Oh god, I can't wait to meet her. Because I swear we were... I'm going to do the cheat command as old lady.
Yeah, could you get that old tub of old lady rub for that shelf for me, young man? Cause I'm an old lady.
Oh god, I hope you'll remember.
I wonder if there's anything I can do.
Shall we save the world together?
God, we have to.
Yeah, it's, like why? Why? And who's this loser? He just like why is he a recruit character?
Oh god, well he kind of... Oh, he's so great.
So yeah, like that Nickelodeon show, So Craties. That's so great.
Actually, if you've ever seen Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, young Keanu Reeves, that's how they pronounce his name, Socrates.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They call him Socrates in that.
But yeah, apparently now we can just travel, no nonsense. Like, I mean, that's how it is in a lot of video games that, you know, initially, oh my goodness, this is unpassable, blah, 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 and then you get a means and all of a sudden, oh yeah, it would just, no problem whatsoever, you just unlock this means of travel.
I do not right.
Shall we save the world together?
Let's raise our sails together. What do you say?
What happened to your freaking Australian accent? He's just been on his text writing an accent for her, and then you give her voice out. Just a regular boring.
Yeah, it's really inconsistent and doesn't make sense. It's like one person was translating the text and another one was writing the dialogue. The voice. It doesn't make sense. And yeah, she's pretty strong, and back in my original playthrough I used her quite a lot for daggers, but yeah, eventually she fell off, so I'll probably use
I like her quote there. It says, I'm great at ships and not good at anything else. Thanks for having me. It says, then why are we having you in your party if you can't fight? It's just terrible at everything else.
Yeah, good point. Like, I mean, to be fair, yeah, okay, Lewis doesn't really talk about that, but yeah, he acts really humble, like, I'm just a lighthouse keeper. All I know is about how to guard a lighthouse, nothing more. Just like, but yeah, he's actually a very strong character, so he's like, it almost comes off like humble bragging. So
well, TG Sid was like that. Thunder in Final Fantasy Tactics, he's very, very humble, but he's like the most OP character in the whole game. So it's like, yeah.
Oh yeah, wait, what? So now it's a different character? I kind of forgot. I mean, given how that character acted, I felt like she was the NPC of the city.
It's the wise woman.
But apparently no.
The wise woman. Taking the boat. That wise woman reminds me of one of my favorite moments on Blackadder. When he meets an old crone who's like cackling, he says, I'm looking for the wise woman. And she goes, the wise woman? The wise woman? Yes, the wise woman. Two things, my lord, must you know of the wise woman. Yes. First, she is a woman. And second, she is wise. Oh, you do know her then? Goes, no, just a random stab in the dark, which is ironically being more helpful. Is she here? Yes. Yeah. Do you have an appointment? And says, no. Oh, we can do it anyway. Says, thank you, old crone. Here is a purse of monies, which I'm not going to give to you. He just walks away. One of my favorite moments in the series. So every time I see Wise Woman, I just think of that scene.
Very, yeah, that's a real nice thing. I almost forgot about it from the show. Real sweet. But yeah, I think yeah, it's been almost 2 hours that we've been playing, so I think we're gonna stop right here and
that's a good point.
And take a bit of a break, like playing some other games.
Yeah, to get some variety. So yeah, one of those three things. Consider what you're most in the mood for, what's most convenient for you. But yes, anything that we can enjoy together would be great.
Yeah.
And if you need any help in preparing beforehand, if you need help preparing, and if you need any help preparing beforehand for the other two, like the bomb manuals for Keep Talking Nobody Explodes, or if you need me to like decide on which collaborative escape rooms we want to do together or stuff like that. So yeah.
I wonder if I do have Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. It's possible. I'll check up on that. But yeah, I'm gonna do that all tomorrow. And yeah, it's kind of getting late, so I'm gonna be thinking about going to bed soon enough.
Yeah.
And Roy's, yeah, the Saturday is still wide open for you, kind of technically. So I hope you'll make the best of it.
Yes, I hope so too. Yeah, I think I will.
So once again, thanks everyone for watching. I hope the mad cocoon madness was at least kind of fun distraction for you were doing. Oh, apparently wielding 2 swords at once is a lot more awkward than I thought it was.
What about me? Beep boop. I was near the cocoon, but no one acknowledged it. It's like, yeah, I was like, what the hell was he?
Yeah, what was the point of that? Like she said something and she struts off. Oh yeah, thank you for that. This game is so funny sometimes.
It is.
But yeah, okay, so not to prolong everything anymore, just thank you everyone, and see you next time. Have a wonderful
Love
day.
you all.
Huh?
Take care, everybody. Love you all. I'll talk to you guys soon.
Bye.